If it's Sunday, that means MSNBC's The Sunday Show is coming up at 10 a.m. This morning, my friend Michael Steele is filling in for Jonathan Capehart. Hey, buddy, good to see you. As always, I got to ask you this. I've been talking about the last several weeks and how things may have changed for Democrats and their fortunes in the midterms. I talked to Eric Swalwell the other night, and he said something interesting. He said, look, Democrats have been making these incremental gains, and they're policy-oriented, and Republicans still seem to be on the side of chaos at the moment. And when it comes down to the election, Democrats are going to have to be able to articulate the fact that, hey, we're for policies like whether it's the student loans or prescription drugs or gun stuff, and Republicans are still supporting a guy and a sentiment that is around chaos.
Yeah, I mean, that's, chaos pays, baby. That's why they do it. Their votes and their dollars associated with it. And it all is part of the ongoing narrative going back to 2015 where, the Trump world decided that their goal is going to be to disrupt, to disengage people from their understanding of how government has served and helped people. And so you see this now competition among these candidates who are out here trying to be one better than Trump. And so it's going to make for a very dynamic space. But here's the rub for Democrats. They can't just fixate on the policy side because at the end of the day, you still have to deal with the politics of crazy. You still have to deal with the politics of this, deconstructing the administrative state. And what is your response to one party that is now shown that is much more interested in white nationalism than it is in the Constitution? So you're going to have to find that balance between making those policy arguments for the great successes that the administration has had, particularly in the last couple of weeks, up against as well the reality that if you give power back to these people, those policies, whether you like them or not, won't be what's going to animate this party, the Republican Party. It will be about retributive politics. It'll be about laying the groundwork for 2024 election of Donald Trump.
I think you're right. I'm hearing in there that there's more than just the policy discussion, and you're not thinking they're fully there yet. I'm going to hear more about that on your show. I'm going to join you, by the way, a little while, 6 months after Ukraine. So you and I are going to have a little conversation about that, and I want to express appreciation on behalf of Jonathan Capehart for the Pocket Square and the fact that you were trying to maintain the sartorial legacy of this show.
That Capehart standard is a hard one to match, baby.
It's a hard one to do. Good to see you, my friend. I'll see you just in a little while, okay? Michael Steele is the former RNC chairman. Catch Michael at the top of the hour sitting in for Jonathan Capehart on The Sunday Show right after Velshi at 10 a.m. Eastern.